So now the next question which I have to discuss is there is a combination of some resistor and we have to calculate the current through this 3 ohm resistor. Okay, so wait a minute, this 3 ohm resistor. Now one thing, look, 12 volt battery is connected. I don't know what is the current here. Okay, but for sure I can calculate the overall resistance. How? I know that both these resistors are connected in parallel. So first of all, I have to calculate its resistance. How much it is? It is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, that is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. It will simply come out, multiply it by 2 and it also by 2. This will be 6 and this is 2 plus 1, 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. So R is equal to 2. So resistance of overall resistance of this is 2. So if I try to draw the equivalent circuit here, I can get 12 volt. This is 2 ohm, overall 2 ohm I have calculated, and this is 10 ohm. Okay, so current I don't know, voltage I know. So now the overall resistance is how much? Overall resistance is simply 12 ohm. How? R1 plus R2. Now I have overall resistance, I have overall voltage. So what is overall current? Using Ohm's law, we can calculate I is equal to V by R. Simply this is 12 by 12. That is 1 ampere of current is there in the circuit. Now one thing which should be clear here. Let me erase all this. Okay. So I got the current in the circuit as 1 ampere. Okay, this is here 1 ampere. So here current will also be 1 ampere and here current also be 1 ampere. But in this circuit and in this circuit current will be distributed. Current will get distributed. Okay. So here current will be something different and here something different. Okay. So I don't know what is. What they have asked, current through 3 ohm resistor. Okay. So first of all, to calculate the current. Okay. If you have to calculate the current, we know current is simply V by R. So I know its resistance R. I know R. I have to just find out what voltage it is taking. So it will take the same voltage. It will take the same voltage. What is being taken by 6 ohm? Okay. So both 3 ohm and 6 ohm, because they are connected in parallel, they will take the same voltage. So I have to calculate that voltage. I don't know how much it is because its overall resistance is 2 ohm. Okay. And current in this circuit is 1 ampere. So I can calculate what is voltage here across this. How? Forget this diagram. Focus on this diagram. Okay. Focus on this diagram. So here I know this 12 volt current, 12 volt voltage will be distributed. Okay. So suppose voltage across this 10 ohm is V1 and voltage across this is V2. Okay. So V1 plus V2 will be, I know V1 plus V2 both will add up to give us 12 volt. I don't know what is V1. But I know current. I have just calculated the current and it is 1 ampere. So this is what I'm going to do. I know that when if you have to get voltage, you simply multiply it IR. I with R. What is I? I is 1 ampere. What is resistance? Resistance, its resistance is 10 ohm. So 10 into 1 is simply 10 volt. So it will consume 10 volt. It will consume 10 volt because 12 volt is there and it will consume 10 volt. So what, how many left, how much left? It is 2 volt is left for this resistance. You can also calculate it manually. V is equal to IR. I know what is, because both are in series, so here also current will be same, but that is 1 ampere. What is its resistance? It is 2 ohm. So 1 ampere into 2 ohm is equal to 2 volt. Okay, this 2 into 1 2. So this 2 volt I have already told you, but by calculating you can also observe that 2 volt of voltage is being consumed by this this portion, and this portion is made up of 3 ohm and 6 ohm resistance. Okay, so we have got the voltage across it. Now let me make it more clear. Now I have just calculated this portion. Just focus on this portion. I am going to name it BC. Focus on this portion. I have named it BC. Okay, this is B and this is C. The current here is 1 ampere, and the voltage across this and this I have is 2 volt. Okay, so the same voltage is being consumed by this one, and the same voltage is being consumed by this one. This 6 ohm and this is 3 ohm. So now 3 ohm resistance is taking 2 volt. 3 ohm resistance is taking 2 volt, and overall current here, this current, a little bit of current will move in this direction. I don't know how much. Okay, if out of 1 ampere x ampere moves here, then how much is left? 1 minus x is left. Okay, so I don't know how much is this x. Okay, I'm just explaining why it is not ampere. The current through this 3 ohm is not 1 ampere, remember, because current here will be distributed because both are in parallel. So now we have to calculate what is current through this 3 ohm resistance. So we know that current is I is equal to V by R. V is how much? I have just calculated, it is consuming 2 volt. R is how much? 3. Okay, so 2 by 3 means 0.666 and so on ampere of current will be. Okay, this is answer. So if 2 by 3 is being taken by 3 ohm, so how much is being taken by 6 ohm? We can also calculate. I is equal to V by R. V is how much? V is simply 2 volt. R is how much? R is 6. So it will be 1 by 3. Okay, so 2 by 3, 1 by 3, if we add up both, this will give 1 ampere, and that is 1 ampere. This 1 ampere is being divided into 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. Okay, I hope you got it.